Welcome to Dextor Recons Northgard. This is an early access game on Steam that has just recently come out, and it's published or developed by Shiro games. I want to take a look at this. It's a Viking game where you get to play as one of your favorite Viking clans, if you will. You get Fenrir and Elkthanir and Hirdrun. Being that this is Dexter Plays and we've got that wolf for our symbol, we're going to do Fenrir. Clan of the Wolf, aggressive, protective of their freedom, and more than a little reckless. They are well prepared to face the dangers of Northgard and use their combined might and mobility to leave little chance to all but the most resilient. We get a starting bonus. We start with the weaponsmith knowledge, which increases your warrior's attack. The military units eat 30% less food and provide happiness. Sweet. Fame bonuses. Assault. Your military units gain 20% attack bonus when fighting outside of your territory. This requires 200 fame. And a berserker. You obtain a powerful berserker who will fight for your clan and requires 500 fame. So we're going to go ahead and start as Fenrir. And let's jump in here and talk a little bit about the game. I'm not actually going to be doing a playthrough on this in this episode. I will start up another run and we'll show that to you. But really quick here, there is no pause, so I can't hit like the space bar to pause it or anything like that, but you can hit the escape key and it will stop. In here, you can see up here, this is my fame, and to increase your fame and be proclaimed King of Northgard, current title. Next tone's Thane, I need 200 for that. Fame victory requires that I control 12 areas, have 1,000 fame, and build the altar of the kings. I have 3 unknown characters here that I have attacked, and I'm the Clan of the Wolf, so it shows me some things here, plus the victory conditions. My victory conditions are I can kill all 3 clans, I can do the fame, I can do trade to get 7,000 crown, 1,000 crowns in stock, and 4 active merchants, or the wisdom, which is all 4 blessings from the gods and 4 active war masters. On here you can see that there's a mini-map. If I click on the mini-map, it will take me to that area. Right now I am gathering food. Every villager here by default will gather food. My different scores here are happiness. My happiness is required to have, you need to have some happiness to be able to have your town hall build folks. You can see here I'm about to pop another villager. 99, boom, there's another villager. So that's one of the things. Food is going to be used to feed my people and also to expand, and a few other things as well. Wood is used for upgrades and also for heating your people in winter. So you're going to want to stockpile some of this, but not a whole bunch of it. The crowns, the cash that you receive, you can use to buy things at the merchant. It's also required to do some upgrades. Stone is required exclusively to do with the upgrade on buildings. You can get that from little stone piles. Iron is also from little iron piles. Both of these are finite mining resources, so when you find it, you mine it, you only have so much you can get out of it. And this is my population with its cap. I can get 4 people, I can cap it at 5. So if I come in here and do some building, drop all these things in there we go, have them work that. You can increase your population max. And then of course last is my warband. And this is how many folks that I currently have in my warband. And over here is my lore, which I can get by doing research like a lore stone or going out and gathering it in other ways. As I click on things like here, the town hall, I'll see over here some progress bar, how far I'm coming along with getting a new person. Also, I can see I have an upgrade, which requires some stone, some wood, and some crowns. The house probably here is going to be built, and it also has the ability to be upgraded. The initial build on this, I think, gives me 5. Yeah, see, I'm up to 10. And then if I upgrade it, I get like another 2 or 3. The next thing I have over here is a little area in the side that shows me my various civilians or warband. I can get warriors. I can have up to 1 war chief, up to 1 berserker. Actually, this is saying I could have 2 berserkers. And up to 1 or 2 other things, depending on if I happen to befriend somebody. And then there's the civilians. The villagers, like I said, by default will build stuff, and then also they harvest food, stockpile the food. The next thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to build a scout camp. The house increases my maximum size. The scout camp will allow me to provide a scout. The scout will go along and look at things. So I can also do woodcutters, farmers, scouts, lore masters. These gather lore, the farmers gather food, the woodcutters gather wood, the miners gather iron and stone, the merchant will sit in a... there's 2 different types of merchant-like places, and they will sit there and make some crowns. The sailor can go out on ships if you have it. The brewer is going to make happiness if you got a brewery. And then there's the smith for one of the victory conditions, fishermen, hunters, and healers. We'll take a look at that as they come through. You can see now that I've got my scout over here. I clicked on here with a guy. I'll get another one going, and they will go out and start to look around me to see what there is. I have a couple other things down here. I can do improve tools. So if I have 5 iron, I can just click on this to improve tools, and I can click 1 category to improve, or 1 warrior, and that'll give them a little bonus. I can also do organizing a feast, which will give me some fame and also make everybody happy and give me a bonus to my production. This is an ever-increasing cost. So right now it's 100 food, and then it's going to go up each time I use it. Building. You saw me do this earlier. Here's all the buildings that I can build. It's going to highlight the things that I can actually build right now. So I got an area over here, and if I look at it, oh, I got some hunting I can do over there. So that's actually good. Hunting is good for food. And I got wolves that came in to an attack. Thank you very much, wolf. So that means there's going to be some things over here. So the next thing you can do is if you see these areas, here's a lore stone. That's kind of handy to see. I might want to colonize this. So this is an ever-increasing cost. So this is 20 food right now. The next time I do one, so I've colonized that. If I click over here, I can't do that one because there's wolves in it. But if I could, I think it would be like 40, and it goes up by like 80 or 40. It's not a doubling, but it does increase each time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a hunter's lodge. Hunter's lodge. What do I need? 60. Requires a woodcutter's lodge. Okay. Where am I putting the woodcutter lodge? Well, I have no... I'm looking to see if I have forests somewhere. These are kind of woods. This looks like it's going to be a forest right here. So ideally, I might go for that. What's this? Stones. Well, I'm definitely going to want to get that. I'm going to go ahead and colonize it. You don't necessarily want to colonize every adjacent spot. You do want to use this for decisions about where you want to grab. This is worthwhile because there's some hunting to be done there. That's a good food source. And this is a forest. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and build my woodcutter's lodge over in here. Oh, I need to take it up. Wolves. Damn it. So let's see. How many buildings can I build there? I can build 3 buildings, 2 buildings, 5 buildings. So I need to build a training camp. Do a woodcutter's lodge. Well, now I'm stuck. I think I'm going to have to do the woodcutters thing because I have too many wolves over here. So I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to move it later. Come here. You, sir, go hammer that out for me, would you? And you can see I'm still growing over here. Ideally, you want to do food gathering along with a silo in the same place. Stack them up. We've got folks out here doing some scouting. This looks like I've got a little bit of a choke point. Because I got it here. It doesn't look like you should be able to come down those walls. This might be a block here. I can't tell. But it looks like I'm scouting on the other side here. So this might be a good spot to come and grab. What's that there? Tombs. Might be a good place to come over here and grab. So there we go. You can go in there and start doing some wood chopping. Now I should be able to build. Well, you need to gather some logs. So I'm going to throw another guy in there for wood as well. And I'm getting to the point where I'm getting pretty close on my cat. So I'm definitely going to need to build another house. How am I doing here? 3. Okay, so I'll probably put in one more house in here. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm growing. I'm ready to be defended. What? Oh, what is this? The gates of Helheim. Sweet. So these guys are gathering wood. There's my 50. I could do a mine, but I don't need to do the upgrade yet. House. So I think we could do a house over here. And so, this is kind of the way things are going to go. I'm going to get the house up and running. I'm going to up my current population so I can have some more bodies. I've got my woodcutter going on here. I need to get myself a camp, a training camp, which will take 80 wood to get to. I'm gathering some decent amount of food. And here comes winter. Now in winter, you're going to collect half the amount of food. So you can see now I'm at -2, which is fine. I mean, no big deal. I got it. I can't really throw anybody. I can do another scout, but I don't really want to. Let's see. I'm leaving the woodcutters going full bore over there. I could throw out another woodcutters, but generally, you know, in the beginning, you kind of need some. Hello. You need wood for finding where things are. I mean, you need wood for, you know, building up the initial buildings and doing upgrades. But, you know, it's not a bad resource, at least from what I've found. So the villagers going here. I'm going to get another couple of villagers because I've got this. If you look here, I can do an upgrade, but I need stone to do that. And before I can do that, I need to upgrade the town hall. I am about to pop on my lure. We'll take a look at that when that comes across.
Yeah.
Kill him. Damn dog. Dog it down. Dog down. So then once I exceed the amount of lore I need for the first thing, I can come in here and take a look, see what I can get. I can do trading. I can get axes. I'm going to do axes for the wood. Of course, I can do pillaging and fur coats. There we go. And primarily I'm doing that because I can get a reduction in colonization here or mining efficiency, which is going to be worthwhile to me when I get in here a little bit further. So if I look at the building, what am I at, 40, about to pop to 50. And I'm not going to build anything with that. Well, I can do the mine, but I need the... I don't need the... I really just need this there. Do that. Alright, so let me grab a scout, and I'll show you something else. Where's my scouts? Okay. One of you guys is going to finish soon. And when you do, I'm going to have you come over here and explore this. Now that I own this area, I can explore this Draugr tomb and get some stuff out of it. I can see down here the progress of that scout. And my wood. Fine. As soon as he's done. Explore. Now come over here and take a look at this. And I need to grab another guy. Come over here and hammer on that. So your villagers are going to spawn next to the town hall, which is why I've got the houses here, and I'm going to end up using the last slot for a silo when that comes up. The silo here, the food silo, is going to give a 10% bonus on all of my harvesting, which will be really good for food collection. Now I like this area because I've got a Norse runestone. I like this area because I got iron. So I'm still looking like I'm grabbing everything. I grabbed this one because I had the food. I grabbed this one for both the tomb and for the stone. Once I've collected this, I'm probably going to move out and grab this area over here. So as soon as I hit 80 wood, I'm going to go ahead and create the. I'm going to do the training camp. Do I do the hunting lodge? I might do the hunting lodge. I don't know. No, I need to do the training camp. Alright, you, sir, go in there. You grab another body. You're heading out, so you go over there. So I have 2 people in this building. I have 2 people in that building. So now I'm going to start seeing my stone go up. And the iron's staying there at the moment. And as soon as this pops up, we'll take a look and see what we get out of that. And I think that will pretty much do us for the initial start for at least a recon. You know, as far as this game goes, it kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the early RTS games that require the same sort of thing of build and expand. The only difference here... Kill it. Kill it. The only difference here to me is that the resources are consumed slightly differently. Is that the... Is this my scout? Yeah, it is my scout. You were supposed to finish this. You stop to go play with the thing. Does it keep my progress, or do you start over? Good, it kept my progress. Excellent. Yeah, your resources are kind of, you've got the consumption going on. There's some variation there. So there's a bit of resource management going on. I got a maximum of 500. So I kind of want to spend some resources here soon. And I got the wood. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, that's fine. So I could create... See, I want to create the training camp. I'm not going to do it there. I could do it over here. And I am going to tear down the mine eventually, so we'll do that. And you, sir, will go over there and finish it. There's some portals opening up, so this means now I'm going to have to worry about some Grauer coming in, and that's going to mean that I've got to do some additional, get a couple more guys here to fight. And the Hunter's Lounge. There it is. Put it there. You, sir, go there. So these guys are going to collect 4 food during the summer months and 2 food during the winter months. Hunting is going to collect 5 food, winter and summer. And, by putting these guys in here, I can also do an upgrade and get some bonuses on that. That's all worthwhile. Somebody's not happy. I'm at a -1 happiness. Sorry. I'll make somebody. I'll make a guy, since that's my bonus, to be able to get myself up. Got 7 wounded clan members. Wow. I should also consider making a healer's tent in a minute. Hey, you do that, and you do that. There we go. Now that's going to pop up my food production quite a bit. Ooh, more ore. Let me do mining efficiency. So if you look, I click on these stones, this says I have 28 stones left. With the mining efficiency, it'll give me 50% more out of it. So instead of getting 28 stones, I should get now 42. Training camp. Hey, you, come here. Turn into a warrior. And I think you, sir, should turn into a warrior. So that's what you do. You just take one of your peasants, you click on the warrior thing, you drop them on over here. They turn into warriors, and these guys are going to also give me a bonus on my happiness, which is why my happiness has gone up. It says I can't grow because I'm unhappy, but now you'll see that I am happy. I'm happy as a clan. I need some more wood, and I can do an upgrade on my town hall, and then I'll be good. So that's Northgard. You see I'm up to 140 fame, and I'm outpacing most of the people around me. Scout died. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You can see on the mini map I've got a couple of things. You can see green and yellow and a little bit of blue. So I think I've got all 3 people there I've found, at least to some extent. Now while I'm waiting, I could probably grab these 2 guys over here and clear out that. 1, 2, how many? 3? I don't know. You get out. You got pretty hurt. There we go. You're out. Colonize. Well, here we go. That is game in a nutshell. And the healer hut, I would put it up here. I'm going to put a new camp there. I will take one of these guys. There you. Drag, click, and make that a woodcutter's place. I'm going to tear this down from the woodcutter thing, and I'll put in the healer's hut there. This is going to give me a bonus this is going to give me a bonus of 20% on food, which is why I'm doing that. Draugr came in. I think I lost one of my warriors because he was already hurt. Yay! We win. Got fame. I got 160, so I'm still fine. What am I doing here? Did I do an upgrade? Yes. Let's do the upgrade. Oh, alright. Come back and join me as Dextor plays Northgard. We will be doing that next in this time slot. I'm going to put up the Recon first, and then we'll drop the rest of it up there as soon as I get the chance to start recording, which will probably be momentarily, from my point of view, in a couple of days for yours. Destroy the building. Nice. Where do I? Oh, yeah, you guys are fighting this dude. Thanks for watching another episode of Dexter Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe, and post any tips or tricks down below.